actually, what I'm always saying is that if you want to die, try and die. Because if you don't succeed, we will deal with you. That's what I'm always saying. When somebody has a mental problem, it's called imbecile. We want to address some of those things. So the petition point and sector is that we're basically reasons why we wanted to support the call to decriminalize and rather put in place systems to help them like minority just share with us. Let's refer them to us. So we're saying that suicidality lies beyond the ambit of the law, where there are no clear indication of a potential crime. You can refer. And that they are often ambivalent, they don't want to know. And that when you actually punish them, we have seen that said, when you punish them, what the law is saying is that, actually what the law is saying is that, if you want to die, try and die. Because if you don't succeed, we will deal with you. That's what the law is saying. Try and succeed. If you succeed, you are free. But as long as you survive, we will deal with you. Criminalization historically is reporting we are robbed of data to inform correction, and that it doesn't encourage government to commit funding to this. When somebody has a mental problem, it's called imbecile. We say that imbecile. It's like, we want to address some of those things. So the petition point and sector is that we're basically reasons why we wanted to support the call to decriminalize. We want you, through this presentation and training, to help us help our own children and brothers. Now, when they are presented to your law court, if you can divert and say, after listening to the story, this person may need a mental health assessment. So take him to the social worker, the psychologist. You can call any mental health authority communication expertise here. They will quickly get them to the respective areas where we will provide support for them most of the time for free. Thank you.
Dr. Eugene Dodori, the psychiatrist and the hospital director for Anchor for Psychiatric Hospital. When we talk about depression, what I mean is generally people ability not to feel the normal pleasure they have, or they stay in a depressed mood for at least 2 weeks. Just as everybody can feel sad or worried when you hear bad news or something bad, terrible happens, or we can feel happy again when there's some good news. In the case of people who have a depression, unfortunately, even though they might want to feel happy, they don't feel happy again. So these sad moods persist and kind of dominates the way they think, the way they feel, and the way they behave. And that will consequently affect their work as well, whether they are in school or whether they are working or whether they are parenting at home. So they will not be able to do any of these things, and that is what we are worried about in depression. So I had a lady, for instance, who came to confess that she has killed people who were her relatives. And when she got better, she explained that she killed them because when they were sick, she didn't do enough to help these people. And she felt that she was guilty of their death. And that is what she meant by she killed them. The only reason I got to see her and not as a witch was because the children thought she was too religious to be a witch. And that is why they thought she might be sick. So many people that we kill actually may be depressed or have a dementia, and we kill them because we claim they have confessed being witches, and that does not mean they are actually witches. I know of one young lady who came to me. She was a Muslim, and she is a Muslim, and believed that if she kills herself is haram. So she traveled on the Accra-Lagos road 4 times, hoping that she get an accident on the way and die. So people might not commit suicide themselves, but they may behave in a way that they know they can die through it. Yeah, what we need to let people know now, when people are suicidal, they are not attention seekers. When people want to die, it's not they are being, should I say, seeking people to help them. What actual suicidal behavior is that? It's a cry for help. The people who are suicidal, who say they want to die, are those who do not wish to die, but their mind telling them that they want to die. When people are sad, as at now, the year 2017, it was initially postulated to be the year 2020, that depression is going to be the number one reason why people will go to hospital. But now we have to 2017. Mental health care in Ghana, as of now, we have only one psychiatrist to about 2 million Ghanaians. This is woefully inadequate. Countries where they have 1 to 100,000 say they need more psychiatrists. And that if we can train more people in mental health care, if we can improve our mental health care, we are surely going to improve the productivity of Ghanaians, because when people are physically fit and their minds are not fit, they still cannot produce.
Yes, so this training, as I said earlier, has been very, very educative, and for me personally, it's very relevant in the sense that once in a while you have an accused person before you, where maybe the police will make an application for a lunacy inquiry to be conducted into the mental health of the person, or sometimes the court is observed that they need to have a lunacy inquiry. So yesterday's program giving us the signs to look out for, including the behaviors, and teaching us also the different types of mental health, for me is very revealing. Yesterday I had a chance of understanding, because I had a case before me where the person was diagnosed with a certain type of mental health. The doctor did explain, but yesterday made me appreciate it more. And as we also refer them to the referral hospitals, we also appreciate the problems they are going through. And so I think it's very educative. And for today's topic, which is suicide, we all know that attempting suicide is a crime in this country. But if you appreciate the reason why the person may attempt suicide, then I think I would gear towards decriminalizing attempting suicide. But before we do that, I also believe we have to put structures in place. We have to make the system work, so that if we are going to decriminalize it, all in all, the structures should work for us to have effective results.